Greetings YouTube viewers and subscribers. What I've got on my bench today is a recently acquired, as in the last 15 minutes, from a local modeler, FA-72a engine. I got this from a friend of mine that buys and sells out a lot of engine lots, and I usually get pretty good deals from him. So this is an engine that on the surface looks like it could be a diamond in the rough. And I got this for an extremely attractive price. However, we'll find out if this is a good investment or a bad one here very soon. Let me take this exhaust off first. Take a look inside there. Here's why it could have been a bad investment. It doesn't even turn over, and it has a really strange sound, so I'm not sure what that means. It could mean a cam gear is gone. I don't know. I've never actually seen or heard anything like this before, so obviously this is going to require complete teardown. So I was not prepared to have cross point screws there. So let me grab my screwdriver here real quick and we'll get to taking this thing apart. Yeah, that's why I forgot the composite backplate uses a machine, or not machine screws, but more like a wood screw type of thing. Alright, so obviously next step is back cover here. I grabbed the wrong size. Hopefully this will tell part of the story. Looks like a very low runtime engine on the outside, but when the internals sound so scary. Okay, so well, it's really dry. Obviously that isn't going to tell us enough about why this thing doesn't turn over, so we're just have to do a complete disassembly here. So before I continue this, let's see. So yeah, there's something not right here, which could be a bad thing. So far I got no indication there's anything wrong with the upper portion. See any issue there. Doesn't look like there's any unnecessary wear on that. That's just a shitty bearing. A really bad bearing. So, looks like I might have a diamond here. Right now I'm saying could very well have a diamond. I mean, obviously there's some marring on this prop washer drive hub, but I could probably sand that down so it's a little bit smoother. But here's why it isn't turning over. So clearly we've got a really bad bearing here. So now I'm just gonna see if I can't get this tapered or drive washer off this tapered collet so I can continue disassembling this. But before we do that, let's pull this guy out here real quick.
Look at that. Okay, so this is interesting because it looks like
there's kind of a greenish tint to this piston head, like perhaps whoever was running this engine was running cool power fuel. I don't see any damage to the valves or anything in there. Could use a little cleaning. So obviously this thing's going to get completely disassembled and put in my parts cleaner, but it looks like the main issue is this, so let's work on trying to get that apart. Okay, so I just popped the crankshaft out and these bearings out, and I'm not seeing evidence of any real damage here. I mean, the bearings obviously are really bad. So hopefully this crankshaft isn't bent at all, and if it's not, once all these parts come out of the cleaner, they should look pretty damn new. I get some new bearings installed, and this should be a good running engine, we hope, but we won't know for sure until I get the bearings replaced, get it all back together, and give it a run. Maybe it was run lean and there's other wear issues that I can't see. Otherwise, for $45, this doesn't look like a bad deal at this time. So stay tuned and see what happens after I've got to put it back together and see how it runs.